It's 7 a.m. I'm recording this. I just got out of bed. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I have not even brushed my teeth. You can probably hear that in the audio. You can probably hear all the plaque building up on my teeth and my tongue scraping it off with every word. Something that may surprise you guys. I have never played one of these modern shooters. You know, one of these games where you go online, you get matched up with a team, and then you run around the map shooting things. Yeah, never played one in my life. But all that changes today. That's right. I'm going to pick one out and I'm going to go for it. I'm jumping in the deep end. I don't have any floaties on my arms. I don't have a kickboard. I don't have a snorkel. They come in a lot of different forms. You've got the Battle Royale style. Some of those don't have teams. But there's one famous one that does have teams, but it's still Battle Royale style. So it's multiple teams on the map trying to kill each other. Then you have some that are based on like quote unquote real warfare combat. The most popular ones try to simulate real combat, I guess. I don't know. I've never played them. So what the fuck do I know? This is just my uneducated, uninformed viewpoint, just things I pick up from listening to you guys and listening to the internet, YouTube. There's another style of these team-based shooters where you get these exosuits, you know, these mechanical things. You jump inside them and you're basically controlling a giant robot, but you're inside the robot and you get some really cool weapons. There's a handful of those. Those seem pretty popular too. Another impression that I get about this genre is that if you do have single player or offline play, it's not very extensive. It's basically just a tutorial. And the real action is the online play. So there's my ignorant viewpoint on these things. Feel free to roast me in the comments about how little I know about the genre, because I'm openly admitting it to you. I don't know anything from firsthand experience because I've never played any of these games. So why am I doing this? Well, number one, new channel, new videos, new games. I want to try interesting things. Okay, this one's not that interesting to me because, again, I've never played any of these. I have so little interest in the genre itself, but why not get out of my comfort zone? I've been dominating monsters for far too long. It's time to break out of my shell. It's time to join the real world. It's time to join the cool kids. It's time to do what everybody else is doing. Look, if hundreds of millions of people are playing this genre, it must be amazing, right? I must be missing something really, really big. Besides, I don't get to shoot people in Monster Hunter. Well, I think that's one of the game's defining aspects. Well, I still can't do it, and I want to do it. I want to shoot other players. I want to make them feel inferior to me. Okay, I don't want to do that, but it's a different challenge. All right, what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to be the one respawning 7-8 times every quest. I don't even know what they call them. Do they call them quests? Matches. Every match, I'll hit the respawn limit and just be sitting there just watching the rest of the action. Regardless, that's my challenge that I've set for myself. Don't be the guy who respawns the most. Probably not going to accomplish that, but still, that's my bare minimum. That's the low hurdle that I'm setting for myself. Don't be that guy. All right, so what am I expecting from this genre? What am I expecting from a game in this genre? Keep in mind, I'm a new player, and there are some things that are important to me at this point. Number one, I want the game to be easy to navigate and understand. So the options and the menus and the weapon selection and the advancement and ranking up and modifying my character, I don't want that to be difficult. And you'd think with so many millions of people playing games in this genre that shouldn't be difficult. So that's my first expectation. Number two, I want it to be really easy to get into a match. I'm so used to saying quest Monster Hunter, everything's a quest. I guess they're matches now. I want to be able to get into one quickly and easily. I don't want to sit around waiting for people. I don't want to have to go through a really, really long tutorial. I don't want any of that nonsense. I just want to get in and start playing with other people. Third expectation, I would like all the other players to be friendly, welcoming, and helpful. Okay, I couldn't even finish that sentence without laughing. I couldn't even finish that sentence with a straight face. But seriously, if people are douchebags, I'm not going to have a high tolerance for that. I don't want to become that guy either. I don't want to be the douchebag either. I don't have to be a douchebag just to fit in. But who knows? Maybe this experience will transform me and I will become that guy. Okay, the last thing that is important to me, well, that I can think of right now at 7:30 in the morning, I want to feel like I'm kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, I want this to feel like I'm doing something useful, like I'm big and powerful and I can just blow shit up. And these games are like a power fantasy, right? Well, I want to experience that power fantasy. So let's get started on this journey. I'm going to pick out my first game and then I'm going to play it. I'm going to tell you about it and we're going to catalog it. We're going to go game by game. We're going to get through this, guys. And we're going to have fun, aren't we? Because this is the most famous, the most popular, the most played. If you're not playing online shooters, you're not playing games, right? Joking aside, no, we're not going to put the joking aside. The joking is staying here. We're joking all the way through this thing. That's right. This is going to be a fucking riot. Or it's going to be the most boring thing I ever do in my entire life.